My background, well, I'm an engineer. I have a master's degree in electrical engineering as well as an MBA. I also had the opportunity to go to Harvard and did one of these financial business courses with Harvard for executives. Well, I got into the utility industry right out of school, working on the Hope Creek nuclear power plant back in 1981. And from there, I transitioned into different parts of the utility, into T&D, transmission distribution, business planning, strategic planning, as well as after that went into the international arena. Spent 12 years mostly in South America looking at different utility investments that we, PSE&G, had made. In 2008, I transformed from the international venues and went into the Renewables and Energy Solutions in order to help the utility achieve its energy master plan goals. We're talking a little bit about the state of energy in the Mid-Atlantic states and how shale gas is a game changer, driving the cost of gas down, which then in turn will bring the price of electricity down, how all that plays and applies pressure on the renewable sources of energy, alternate sources of energy, as well as energy efficiency. Solar, for example, is an expensive form of energy to produce, but one that society desires and wants in New Jersey, and therefore we have to balance the cost of that solar or renewable source with traditional forms of energy. There's a lot of benefits that traditional forms of energy has, but more benefits, I believe, in the renewable side, purely environmental, for example. It's an exciting field to enter. It's a very hot field, as we know. For the past 3 years, been one of the top job makers in the state of New Jersey and continues to be so. My advice would be you should know some about power, about energy. You should know a little bit about economics, because at the end of the day, what I try to do is balance the renewables portfolio to ensure that economically we're doing the right things for all of our stakeholders. So economics plays an important part of how we create programs and how we implement programs. So you should know a little bit about the power industry, how the markets work, and also about the economics of how these commodities work. Well, the most rewarding part is waking up every morning and going to work and working with my associates in order to implement these jobs that at the end of the day create solar power, energy efficiency, or other forms of renewable, and help society achieve what we all want, which is better health and better environment.